it's starting. Oh, okay. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to just go right into, like, loading things. Oh no, hold on, we might have to... Okay, never mind. Never mind. We got this going on, we got chatter. Okay, so, I apologize, I'm a little late, I know. I was going to be all ready and set to go at, like, 9:30, like, exactly. And then I got notifications about Trash Cat. And then it turns out those notifications were just spam, so I didn't have to mess with them. So I was late for no reason. Hello, Spectre. Spacey goes back from the void. It is 11:21. Oh, I fucked up in my tweet. I made a celebratory tweet. If any of you are on Twitter, on my Twitter, Spacey Ghost or Gay Ghost Butt, because I have a cute gay ghost butt. Yeah, I made a celebratory tweet because we passed 11:20 and I accidentally put 9:20. So, whatever. So I am gonna start doing links right now. These guys can just be a talking. Links. Don't mind me, guys. I do have a thing where, like, I'm supposed to, like, put it during this area, you know? So y'all don't see these behind the scenes awkwardness, but I always forget to, like, bring it from my flash drive, you know? Okay, we are live after 11:20 in hashtag persona. I'm starting to use hashtags now. Are you guys proud of me? Live stream. Hashtag blind stream. Oh my god, thank you so much, Becky. I just saw the notification on Discord and stuff, which if you guys aren't on my Discord, fun times are there. Sometimes there's porn. No, I'm kidding. But sometimes there's a little spicy fan arts. Little spicy. Why can't I do the stupid thing? Spicy Becky. I'm sorry, Becky. It's not letting me copy the link. God damn it. Okay. Copy link. It should let me just paste it. Hold on. Maybe if I add another tweet. Up. Okay, for some reason I had to add like 2 tweets, but yeah, I just tweeted it out. And now we're set and ready to go. It's a good thing I know you mean Kawakami. Yeah, no. We're not gonna go like that far. Okay, let's actually get into the meat of this. Okay. Everyone still doesn't like me, even though I'm dead. Fine. No respects. No Fs. Come on. Come on, people. I'm exhausted. Is this how it feels like to die? It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Oh yeah, I want to mention, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out how they did this. I mean, I was starting to figure it out. I think I mentioned it once, but I don't think I fully got the gist of it. So what I think is, the group obviously went into the metaverse, and they fucked with Akechi's cognition. But the thing is, in order to go into the metaverse, don't you need to, like, have, like, a name, location, and a place? Or, like... Because I can see them doing it, like, in the background. Like, away from Akechi, because obviously they're just gonna, like... if they did it right in front of him, he'd just be like, oh, holy fuck. But, so I don't know how that would affect Akechi. I don't know. Hold on, they're probably gonna explain. Hey, are you alright? Am I in the trunk of your car? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Am I just gonna hide out in Sai's, like, apartment? Cause I can't just go walking around going to school. Zip's mouth shut. Thank you for respecting the spoilers. Always respect spoilers. Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? What if the drug they gave me wasn't a true serum, but like made it seem like I was like dead, like slowed down my heart, that sort of thing. Like, yeah, like the guys were being assholes, but like what if Sai switched the drug, so like they were like still being assholes, still fuck them, they don't get away with this, but they didn't know that they're actually helping like Sai and me like do our thing. Wait, no, never mind, ignore what I just said. She just figured out. The memories I thought were gone were starting to come back. Are you listening? What were we talking about again? I'm sorry, I zoned out. I was staring at these two beautiful people right in front of me. And my cat. You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you were be lost in thought right now. Ah, Lily! I get it, you're just gonna always stream while I'm at work. Tisk, tisk. No, Lily, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have school and I don't. I hope you do good in school. It's weird thinking people are starting school again, but yeah. Have fun, get good grades. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shut. No, he wasn't. God damn it. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Kantoku. If we go to Sista's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would go this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles and other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us? He made us go after Akamura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister. He's really some homicidal maniac. Holy fuck. Come on. You gotta make that bastard take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. Thank you for being nice and smart and good. The plot twist isn't who the traitor is, it's that you tricked the traitor. Hey. Honestly, that is such a plot twist. Like, I honestly did not expect that. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of the police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it. The once we do, that mastermind will clearly eliminate us. Ah, and he called him right afterwards. Just like, haha, I got him. Sup, Blanco? Lily, the traitor is me. No, Lily. How dare you? Becky says, I've seen people who played the game and somehow didn't make the connection. Akechi was the traitor until he called Sai. Showed him the phone. I mean, good for them. They must not have, like, internet or anything. Cause, like, Even though I still had no clue. Like, there were still times where it was like close, and I would be on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, nope, nope, that's spoilers. Traitor spoilers, nope. But luckily, I didn't see it. I didn't see nothing. Becky says, so Spacey, now you know why I didn't draw Ketchy in my Persona 5 fan art with all the thieves. Yeah, because he's not an official thief. Another thing I noticed, like, as I was prepping for this, like today, so when it goes through the opening and it shows all the thieves, Akechi's not one of them, because he's not a thief. Oh, Blanco says was playing Fire Emblem Heroes a little bit. Ah, I stopped playing for a while. Not because I wanted to, but because I ran out of space in my phone for like the newest update. So that really sucks. Okay, I already said that. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. Let me put on my shock face. Ooh. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling things, Lily, but I'm glad you're here, even though you should be in school. Becky says, yeah, the game tried to make it quite obvious that Akechi wasn't one of them. Also, I am pretty an oblivious person. Oh, I forgot if I had read that or whatever. Damn it, so why don't we... So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard suggestion. But if we go into the palace as told, Kanto would get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage. Lily says, excuse you, I am at school. I'm done with my schoolwork. Okay, as long as you're done with your schoolwork, I guess. Blanca says some characters buffed and nerfed from respected games. Yeah, I get that. Like, it also depends on, like, how you, like, level your characters and such. Peggy says, and thus why in the anime they had Akechi shoot the chandelier right by Joker in the opening. That foreshadow. And let me guess, he was just like, oh my, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm gonna throw Oreos at your face. No, Lily, no! There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off us. All while learning his identity. Why did I lose her voice? Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill Kanto, why not let him? Fuck him. That is inside the palace. Yes, we can have him kill the cognitive Kanto-kun, all while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. And so we did. And now there's blood in my face. Or is that jam? Let me do a little tasty taste.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
How long has it been? Only one day?
However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
Becky says, so now you know why you have mean options when speaking to Akechi in the game. Did I have mean options? I don't remember mean options. Or am I just forgetting things? Leave that to past me. I understand now the mean options when talking with Sai. Lily says, I'm in blatant shock. There's a boy wearing all plaid. Plaid shirt, pants, socks, the whole jam. Sounds like my kind of jam. Hey, guess what?
I'm sorry
okay.
I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Hello, I am the few things at work.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down.
Oh god, there's a train.
I'm gonna fetch him.
You're sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Okay, I think the train is gone. And Becky says, yeah, you could tell him to get out, that he's not welcome at LeBlanc, to ignore him, that you're not surprised people don't like him. Oh, yeah. I forgot about just, like, kicking him out.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Alright, I'm gonna go get educated, says Lilly. Do well. I believe in you.
Look who's here.
Remind me to message you later, Lilly, because I keep forgetting and I still love you. Ah!
Hey, you big bastard.
Oh, so you can say bastard but not fuck. Okay, I see how it is, Atlas.
How have you been?
Also, I quite prefer the bastard nickname, thank you. Pretty good. I mean, I died. Ghostly. If it were me, that would be my thing. That is on brand, but no. I mean, I died. What do you expect?
You must be fine if you're joking around like that. It truly is a relief to see your face.
Becky says I still hiking in that Sai used makeup and concealer to hide his injuries so he doesn't worry his friends. Oh my god, yes, because there's no way that would heal in just like overnight. I can just imagine her like, no, sit still, you're still passed out, here's some more of the drug, and then just goes to town with him.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
I mean, there's a phone right there, he could just bug our phones.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
And shouldn't I not be walking around? Should I have a disguise on?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
Oh yeah, because he does know about Phantom Thief stuff.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit?
Becky says, now I can send you a fanfic I made for this part, because I feel like there should have been scenes where they all try to actually talk to Kanto, because that must have been scary. Yeah, like, even if it was the fake me, I'm sure I still, like, felt pain and shit. And also having to, like, steel yourself for, like, faking your own death.
I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi.
That nice
You
kind
knew beforehand
boy.
that he was the traitor, didn't you?
But he was so pleasant when he stopped by for coffee. The game said he was the pleasant boy. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you? Yes, he was too suspicious. Akechi fucked up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
But the drama of it all.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean our cat?
Yeah, our cat
Yes,
talks.
Morgana can talk.
Becky says, I hope they do this scene right in the anime. Oh man, I can't wait for like the fake death scene.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Come on, Morgana, say words.
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
You of all people to point out his lame acting. I mean, he was slightly better than Anne. Slightly better. He just lays the pleasantness on too thick.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
The sweat drips down his face. Yeah, it must have been one of you humans, right? Yeah, totally.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
To think, like, all this happened just because of, like, some one-off conversation between friends. All because of pancakes. And he just... And we're, like, onto his shit.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
His story was too good.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet.
Becky says, can I show you a very short video now that you know he's the traitor because it's so funny? Yes. Yes, show me all of the sketchy memes.
That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Yeah, like one split second, like, if he decided to look over, and you would have been done for, Futaba. Blanca says Anne needs some acting lessons. I hope she gets some, like, at the end of this.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly.
Now, if it was the real Detective Prince, shit would have been over with at the start. You guys would have been fucks.
Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Peggy said she sent it on Discord. Thanks! I'll take a look at it after the stream.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the phantom thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
For real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
What? For some reason, that sounds off to me. Like, he seems to be buttering up Shido way too much. I don't know if it's because I can't trust him anymore or what. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. And did you show Manny what I sent on Discord? And I'm sorry, bio. No, not yet. Because, like, man, we went out for Pokemon Go. I should have showed him then. But I completely forgot. But I'll show him when he gets back from work today. Vampy, oof, and also hi. Hello, we are in the exposition dump. I didn't realize how serious you guys were, but holy fuck. How you doing, Vampy?
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station.
A politician. And what politicians do we know about? Not the Sun Arcana. He's good. He's great. Plus Ultra.
That's why we had to make a move before they did.
That and plus I'd die, you know.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
MP says, doing fine, just coming back from work. We got a new president. This part of the game feels oddly familiar for me now. Oh boy.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
Okay. Michael says, well now I can finally say, I thought Ryuji was the traitor because of how much he wanted to be known. 2, once Akechi was introduced, I was like, oh, it's him, like Adachi. Nice. Not Akechi, Ryuji. Like, I feel like I was fooled. Because, at a convention, I was hanging out with a Ryuji cosplay. And the Ryuji cosplayer kept being weird and like, oh, my cosplay is spoilers for, like, evil shit in the game, so I'm sorry. So that might have played a part into why I kept assuming Ryuji. And plus I think when we hung out with Ryuji in the like when we're reading manga, I think he said that he really liked villains, like villain characters from what I remember. And also just some of the times when he was acting dumb, it seemed like too like coincidental. And also in a lot of like official art, he just has like usually like some kind of like meanish like scary face going on. Like he's not this like chill, relaxed, beautiful person right here. Fampy says Haru and Makoto would have been interesting too. Like yeah, imagine like the younger sister being like the evil one this whole time. Like she has just as much like, not an alibi, but like she's usually around the same place as Akechi is.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories. We had no idea. Not till we got to school. That brings back memories. Now that I can actually think again.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
Becky says, I saw some people thinking Ryuji was the traitor because of when he smirked and said, we got him. They thought they were in a bad end, that Ryuji was working with Akechi. And that's why he laid it on. Oh man, imagine that AU, where like both of them are involved. Becky says they set up little things that can make people suspicious of all of them, even though it's so obvious that it's Akechi. But I like it. Me too. It opens up so many possibilities.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
Michael says Makoto also has enough baggage like Akechi. Like you mentioned, if she kept on the path, she would have looked like his sister Shadow.
To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
That's a great idea. It was reckless. We had to trust it. It was reckless, but not a bad idea.
We still managed to pull it off, though.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I wasn't into it.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
Also, remember at the start of this playthrough where I was like, okay, I don't like Makoto. I don't trust her. Look at her sneaking around.
But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
Also, imagine her saying all this, but also lying. Kind of similar with Akechi, except not as, like, obvious and not as, like, sugarcoating it as much as he does. Like, her actually sounding genuine compared to him.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
Wait, so if we were in the metaverse, all of us, even Sai, does that mean that we actually did change her heart? That's what I'm assuming. Blanca says, just noticed something. We got regular prosecutor Sai, damn it. Not goth Sai. Dampy says, every single one of them is a potential villain, and I like that.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I'll ground you
later.
later.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse.
Yes, please. I love that.
First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work.
One more thing.
A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Blanca says, I miss that gothic Sai. We do. Press that for respect, everyone.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse.
Pampy says, in short, Makoto planned for you to get... was beat in order to save your sister, and knowing Joker, he probably thought it was an exciting idea. Yeah, I could see it.
Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure.
I called it, okay? I know I was wrong. I know I was wrong and, like, suspecting Ryuji of being evil, but I knew that the briefcase was empty. I called that shit.
This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We actually have the real treasure right here. It was my love and appreciation for you, sis.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
Since the Joker killed with size cognition, I would have loved if Kanto started sassing Akechi to the end, because that's how size cognition of him was. Oh, I kind of want to replay it like that. That would be so nice. Just lay on the sass, lay on the assholeness.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
Becky says it was important that Sai spoke to Kanto because she needed a realistic cognition of him to fool Akechi. Yeah, if she knew he was fake, then it would have just maybe evaporated into the air or something. Like it wouldn't have worked.
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later. There's already too much exposition.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious.
Oh my god, that face.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Aw, Yusuke. No need to flirt. Joker says, greater than sarcastic hawk? I believe so. Blanca says my scythe is ready for Pancake Boy. Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna drag him by his ass.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
Yusuke's proud boyfriend. That he is. If only Mishima could see us now. Oh no, Mishima thinks we're dead. Oh no. And we just officially finish him too. I need to say hi to my boy. I can't say hi to my boy though because I finished him. I hope we get a chance to talk to him. Like seriously, I want to make sure he knows I'm okay.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
But yeah, he's in this relationship. He deserves to be in the know. He's a phantom thief too. I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. Albeit for a brief moment.
I guess just imagine Mishima grew Palace going mad with the thought that Kanto was dead for doing the right thing. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That would be, I would be glad to see that in a golden version of this game.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
We're such a good team. I love everyone.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Hey, I'm a better liar than you, Anne.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I was, not at all. Don't remember. Drugs. Thanks, Sai. Thanks, police force.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
Becky says, yeah, but can we address how dangerous this was because the drugs affected Kanto's memory? If he did not remember, he would have died. No, plot twist. He absolutely, didn't even remember the plan or anything. He was just being his natural self.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. realized that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Spacey's a good boy. 11 out of 10 would hug. Aw, thanks, Lilly. Also, stay in school, Lilly.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
Yeah, you kind of went all Mad Max, Butcher Lady for us for a second.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
That's because they were involved.
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Again, it is politics. Also, does this mean we're officially the Ghostly Boys now? Because, like, I fucking died.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Man. Like, if I didn't know any better, Makoto, do you have some feelings for Kanto? Huh? It was close. I don't remember much. It was a breeze. I don't remember. I was too fucked up.
Don't. You shouldn't have to remember such things.
Vicky says, yeah, they're worried for him for like 5 minutes.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
Oh, now you're talking about your feelings. Okay.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion.
They're acting like this took weeks, but it's only been 1 day.
Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Aw, thanks. I love you, girl.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Spacey, you can't make me get educated. That's it. I'm throwing math at you. Sine, cosine, tangent, calculus. Why is it just math?
Leave, but considering what we were up against.
Triangles, circles, algebra, numbers.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
You were worried about me. Aww. I'll make out with you later.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander.
How did you know I'm in math? You scary, because I know everything. Michael says, Makoto is best girl for me, probably because I can relate to her, but my Arcana quiz says I'm Justice. Ooh, you're Justice. That's interesting. I think in the Arcana quiz, I don't know if it's the same one, but I got, the first time I took it when I was playing Persona 4, I got the Magician, and then I took it recently and I got the Emperor, I think. I don't know if that says anything about me, but there you go. Oh my god, no, you guys are threatening her with math. Oh jeez.
What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
That's how it is in this bitch of the world.
Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
You've already gotten slight education from this game with all the class questions. Now we still got the final exam. That's still coming up. Best study hard, Lily.
You saved me, after all.
Aw.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
I like to imagine Fataba's looking at memes on the laptop. She's just like, yeah, whatever. We're geniuses. Look at this meme.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk.
Yay!
You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
I don't know why it's changing from the upstairs to the downstairs, but yay!
Are you sure?
Like, I don't think that much would be different.
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Is he father-in-law material, Yusuke? Is he? What about you, Haru? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Futaba's probably writing raunching fan fictions of this whole situation. Oh my gosh. Yes. Summary of the story to this point has been updated. Oh, fuck you. Kanto Izumi.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
It's me, your bitch boy.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
I guess just imagine if you could romance Akechi and this shit happened. Ow, even more reason to have Kanto date whoever. Like, I don't mean to just focus on the gay shipping, but like, that would be so heartbreaking. And then having to go against him? Like, fuck. Balding Locks, your next buddy on my death list, says Blanco. Oof.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
After my guaranteed success, oh.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
So was that his plan? Did Shido want him to be like a hero? I'm going by. Love you, Bae. I love you too, Bae.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Or is Shido just like, alright, you small child, you go play with your toy, you go act like a hero, while father here takes care of, like, the true business. Something tells me, don't correct me, this is still a blind stream. I know you regulars in the chat
on to our next
understand.
story,
Oh no.
the snap election for the House of Representatives.
But just saying for anyone else who doesn't understand, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but like, what if Shido like just screws over Akechi? Like, oh yes, you had your fun, everyone likes you, now cognition time. Well, not cognition time, but like, you know.
Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Oh, so we still have time for the sun, I think.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Didn't we just decide it was a politician, or was that just me thinking too far ahead in the game?
Why don't we resume our conversation?
No, we just got done with the exposition.
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician.
Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
Becky says basically the game is set up so the player knows more than their character. That's the one thing I have to take away from this. Like, if anything negative, like, it bothers me when it's like, oh, I know this answer, but because of plot, I can't do it. Like, I get that issue so many times when I play Ace Attorney. Like, I'd present an evidence because it's the right answer, but because we didn't get to that part in the dialogue yet, it still says it's wrong, even though I have the right mindset.
For real?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Drinking game. Take shots every time he says for real.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
But also the character knows more than you in terms of the traitor. Yeah.
First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
Unless we get the son involved.
No!
Something tells me we're not going to because we don't have him ranked up enough.
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
You know plot stuff, don't you, Sojiro? Come on, give us the deeds. Give us the sweet goss.
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this. Just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved.
Hey guys, did you remember I'm part of the government technically? I used to be, yeah, sort of, kind of.
But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
You're not leveled high enough.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that.
Dad of the year, everybody. Yes, give a hand for Coffee Dad. Coming in with that exposition, like, kind of a little late.
This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
Yeah, fuck adults.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
But like always, didn't exactly work last time.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
Ooh.
Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
Probably the Prime Minister's office. Becky says, so we in part 37 now. What part do you think these streams will end on? I think it depends on how fast, like, the whole thing's gonna go after this. I think maybe around the 40s? Like, early 40s? I've seen other people's playthroughs. And I've seen them go on to, like, the 90s with this. But then again, those weren't streams. Those were like shorter, like 1-hour episodes.
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What haven't we seen before? Because he clearly wants to be in charge of everything. Because he's a fucking politician. That's kind of what he's being elected for. I don't know.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Becky says, I'd say late 40s or early 50s. And Michael says, I think if you just stick to main story for your streams, in about 3 hours, probably between 45 and 48. Ooh. So a little longer than I expected. Still not too far off. The diet building, a fancy restaurant. He just wants to sit down and relax in his palace. The election headquarters. I think the diet building. Yeah.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the diet building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Honestly, I feel we should go to Akechi first. What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head.
But Akechi could be helping him. Akechi could slide his handsome ass, like, over there, and we might have to battle him anyways. Akechi can't be the final boss. It has to be the politician dude, because he's the one in charge.
Nobody against it?
There's a certain I'm against it, hello? This isn't unanimous. Or unanimous, I don't know. Yeah, there's a certain order, like, least to worst. Cheeto's obviously the worst, so he's obviously last.
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
No, guys, you're getting too... You're getting too dick hungry for this.
Let's win this together.
People.
Time for revenge.
Revenge. It's not too soon. I mean, it is too soon.
Then it's unanimous.
No, it's not.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
I clearly was against it. I was like, yo, other fish to fry. That... Hi, Jason. I'm hype. I'm glad you are. Megan says I'm literally fighting myself to keep my mouth shut. Thanks, Becky. I appreciate you. Also, how's it going, Lost Jason?
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
That was the cup of fun. He was leaving for work.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
Ooh, December 18th.
That means we need it done by the 17th.
Oh, fuck, it's December. Can we have a Christmas stream? Like, not literally during Christmas, although that would be awesome timing, but like, can we give presents? Not like the presents we could give to like the chicks, but I mean like to all our friends. Sharpening my scythe, says Blanco. Lost Jason says in 2 days the 7 Deadly Sins movie comes out in Japan. Awesome! I didn't know they were gonna have a movie.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
I'm getting my katana ready, says Becky.
Remind me, what are you gonna do about school? Can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
We can have Becky. Becky can pull some strings. I can just call her up, like, when she's, like, doing her maid stuff, and she can give me all my homework.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
Yes, Kawakami, come through.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time.
Getting my dagger ready. Becky says, actually my weapon should be my D&D weapon, so a short sword instead. Ooh, classy. I will get my hammer ready. That is my D&D
ruined
weapon.
Countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
Becky says, my fingers are itching to draw again. Do it! And yes, gun weapons do count, Lost Jason.
He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Oh yeah, we're smart
We're
peeps.
intellectuals, you know.
Smart peeps.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
Getting my crossbow ready, oh boy.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Michael says, I snort every time Ryuji says we're intellectual. It's like, yeah, your test scores say otherwise. Ooh.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Time to get Bianca ready for battle, am I right, Spacey? Oh, yes. And also, are we gonna get exposition for these two? Because I'm really curious to see why they're teaming up.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers.
Oh, so Akechi knew about the metaverse. And, okay, so he is kind of the true culprit. Like, he gave Shido the means to do this. Okay.
If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
Akechi's light Yakame confirmed. yeah, AU, we're like, he has a death note. Shido is Akechi's sugar daddy, yes.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown?
Can we have an AU? Because Shido and Hawkmoth in Miraculous Ladybug are the same voice actor. Can we have an AU where he's like, fly my little Akuma, evilize them, and it's just like a little butterfly with like Akechi's face on it?
And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
Just need a Shinigami. I mean, his persona's kind of a Shinigami. Oh my god, it's even more closer than I thought. His fucking powers are both like life and death based. He totally is the Death Note user. Okay, oh no, I went too far. Yeah, something tells me there's still something up Akechi's sleeve. I don't think he's just gonna do all this for Shido, no questions asked.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology.
You. I don't think so. I see that smile. I see that happy look on your face.
I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Sure, Akechi, sure.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root.
Becky says, okay, but the funny thing is that the costume wearer in the metaverse is meant to represent what you think of as rebellious. Obviously, Akechi didn't know that because he dressed like a fucking prince. Or marching band member. Like, it could be just what he thinks of himself as. Lost Jason says, I can't wait for Puni Puni update to play the 7 Deadly Sins event. I love it when apps, like, do that. Like, when I used to play Puzzles and Dragons, it was like this. It was kind of like Candy Crush, but it was like D&D themed. And honestly, I thought it was better than Candy Crush. But like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they'd have updates based on like anime and stuff. Like they had an Evangelion update. They had a lot of Final Fantasy updates. They also had a Voltron update once. That was fun.
After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Oh yes, until recently. Ho ho ho.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
Ah, I love this so much. I mean, I still hate you, Akechi, but like, I love how much I hate you.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Austriason says Puzzles and Dragons had a summer event I played for the waifu. I got best special character. Ah, you used to play it too, yes. I hardly know anyone who used to play the game, so it's nice to hear that someone else has.
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Puzzles and Dragon also team up with Nintendo. Yeah, I remember that event too.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
I love how they're just monologuing back and forth to each other. It's like they're having a masturbation session. Like, ah yes, look at how evil we are. Our plans will never be unfoiled.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
Lost Jason says they made with Nintendo a 3DS game. Oh, I forgot about the 3DS game. I remember the event, just not the 3DS game. I almost got it. Almost. But I don't really care that much about, like, Mario. They did make an anime, too. I tried watching it, but I never really got into it. Becky says I was just thinking that, Spacey. Read your mind.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Sure, Akechi. Just keep buttering him up.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins.
Yes, Persona Q2. I'm so hyped for it. I still haven't finished the first one. And I don't think I'm ever going to. Just because it's like so hard.
I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided.
Suddenly the turntables.
That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly.
It's easy when you know their weaknesses. Now, the whole reason why it's hard for me is like, it's just like mentally hard to get through it. Because like, I died when I got like really far in the first like area. And it made me go back to the very beginning. So I just don't really feel the urge to play it because I'd just be replaying something that I was so glad to get past.
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
Thank you, Father.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
Did you beat the first boss? I don't think I did. I think I just got like close enough to the first boss.
I am thinking about the future though.
Thinking about upstaging you, Shido. Okay, so obviously they're gonna both get in each other's way.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Like, why don't we just wait and see them ruin each other? Why don't we just do that? Like, it's pretty obvious that they're gonna backstab each other.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
Jason says, here's a tip when you fight the first boss. Use Zio. Okay, so... Oh my god, it's been a while. Kanji. I'll make sure to have Kanji on my team. I usually do have him on my team. Blanca says, I was happy as shit when Castlevania was announced for Smash. Ah, man. I'm so happy for you, Blanco.
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Becky says, I want to play Persona Q, but I only play 4 and 5. It's a fun game. It's nice for like a game where you just want to see the characters interact. I don't really know how substantial in canon it is.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Thanks, Morgana. You deserve fatty tuna.
Well, how do I put this?
Michael says, I like parts of Q, but I didn't like the map building aspect. Yeah. Like, I guess it was interesting. But, like, why couldn't they just give us, like, an actual map? Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
The sheep's right. Let's hit the hay.
Let's do it.
Let's save. 100-hour game, my ass. 142 hours. And we're not even close to the end. I mean, we're close. Okay, let's go to bed.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? Wait, do I have to sleep? Do I have to?
Well,
That reminds me, your relationship with Akechi unexpectedly grew stronger, didn't it? Even though Akechi was talking to the fake you though at the time. What do you mean? Akechi met the— oh yeah, we already figured that out. It shows our operation was a smashing success. What about you? Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy. I'm not interested. No, how so? Remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, let me see the GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. Now what should I do with that info? I'll be able to tell the precise moment Sai Najima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance and beep, 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 sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. There's the chance they just passed each other without saying a single word. That's why I needed you to tell Sai Najima to show the phone to Akechi.
oh,
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
but
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. Ooh, spooky. Becky says, how? I finished it at the 100-hour mark the first time. I honestly don't know. Make battle tools. I don't have enough months for battle tools. I can't leave the house, I don't think. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? Can I watch TV? Can I watch? No, I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit. I want to watch TV. No, I gotta click on the TV. Click on the TV. I don't care about the news. Okay, they're gonna make me slave.
I'm gonna head back then.
Blanca says make random. Nah, I've been meaning to like get more stuff for lockpicks. I say lockpicks, even though I don't need the proficiency anymore because like I don't really use, what was it? The coverizer, whatever that is. I'm so glad Akechi is back. Oh, he's so handsome. Such a nice boy. Pleasant. Lost Reason says, I had 999 hours on Nikopura. I left the game running. Ooh. Oh, we get to see from Ryuji's perspective. There's no— I was worried. I was worried the game would just go so fast after this. There's no point in even having an election. Shida's gonna win. Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up into scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. We'll show you! Fucking assholes. If only you knew, I'd beat the shit out of you. Oh, we look nice! I like that outfit. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. But that's a lie, right? It is. That it sure is. I just knew. Planning something with Sakamoto-kun and the others, huh? We'll try not to trouble the school or the parents, okay? Oh, so make sure you're keeping up with your studies. I'll handle your housework as long as you request me. Glad to know she's still on our side. Okay, so it's morning. What the fuck are we gonna do? Is it true the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Poor Mishima. You're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Izumi's family that he'd be absent for a bit. Where do you think the school is anyway? It's almost time. May teachers save the day. You are right on that, Blanca. I can clearly see Mishima. Do we not get any input from him? Please. I need to know if the boy's okay. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm sobbing in the men's bathroom as we speak. And now I'm all good. Don't worry, babe. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Your secret's safe with me. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. So many deletions, I swear. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. I miss and love you, babe. You don't need to worry about it in here. But try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. The Bard's Kiss is gonna make curry soon. I love her curry so much. I wish I could share with you guys. It's so good. Becky says, why does the teacher announce that a student won't be in for a while? Unless he knows the student is dead, there'd be no reason to mention it. Maybe just for, like, an alibi. I mean, there has to be some other reason to, like, explain why we're gone while, like, we're supposed to be dead.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the key word once the Chief's curry has energized you. Okay, so the place is probably the world? And he probably thinks of himself as, like, a god? So I'm assuming his persona or shadow or whatever is gonna be very, like, holier than thou. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff and no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's behind all those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from this past few years were his fault? Like the subway accident back in April and like my fucking mom? Are we not gonna mention that? Now that you mention it, the accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, you're trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway, does he not care about innocent lives? Oh no, no. This man, it seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital, even now. Masayoshi Shido, how many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think of it on site? Let's try that. No, it's too soon, Ryushi. If we're going to go, I'd like Kanto-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw up anyone to tails up with my blazing speed. Now, speed's not gonna help us. Haru's hot either way. That might come in handy. Alright, let's have Kanto-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well let's meet him in the dive building and force that bastard's palace open.
Well then.
Alright, let's head to the dive building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay? I don't think that's gonna work.
What is it?
Becky says, wait, Sai said she dropped off Kanto at LeBlanc and then left to deal with something. And then when Kanto came back to see his friends, he was obviously with Sai while the others were upstairs? I don't know. Maybe she took 2 trips to LeBlanc? I'm just assuming. Oh my god, that hood's not gonna help you. Kanto, you useless gay. Wow, that's the plan. You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? It's what I have to do. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayo Shishido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Again, it has to be like the world. I would automatically assume castle, but castle was already used for like Kamoshida.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Maybe heaven? Because he would, if we're going by the logic that a shadow is some sort of godlike form, I mean, God apparently rules heaven.
Conditions have not been met. What about a mansion?
No, it's too small.
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Oh, that would be lame. Becky says, apparently Persona 3 character perfumes are now a thing. Oh, is that recent? I thought that was always a thing. Also, for some reason they have a perfume for Morgana. Like, why a cat of all things? Heaven flashbacks to Nadeko-chan. Oh my god, I forgot they used that in Persona 4.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Or maybe we somehow trick Akechi again into like entering himself into the metaverse, and then we automatically go into the metaverse because we're like close by or something.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier?
That could also be true. Also, in that outfit, Futaba, looks like you're not wearing pants.
Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Maybe pirate ship. Arg. Oh my god, that would be perfect for Ryuji, but no.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Hey, police peoples. Hi, police
That man
peoples.
over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Anyone but you, because they're an awful liar.
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
Well, that sounded phoned in.
An exemplary answer.
Not literally, but like, that he had that prepared, like, right on the spot.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
When? Sai know things?
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Sai, like, I'm pretty sure she's, like, been around him before.
Wait, is it about us?
Yeah, us suspicious-looking individuals.
That doesn't look good.
Dude's talking like he read it off a fortune cookie. I know,
We
right?
should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
I seriously feel like it might have something to do with God complex stuff.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more.
I mean, that's perfect for a final boss.
However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety.
These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Oh my, oh shit. I tried looking at Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside his title and education. He's currently 53 years old. Oh, he actually looks good for his age. And has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to representative. Like, all his talk about, like, having to change society and, like, oh, screw the old ways. I assumed he was actually much younger and just happened to be bald. Oh, Death Knight McGee says, me too, dude. Yeah, like, maybe he thinks of himself as much younger than he actually is. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Like that his shadow self is actually, like, just teenage him or something. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? Excuse me, that's Ryuji's line. He was especially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he is assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Seriously, fuck him. Ah! I like that poster! What's with all the love for Shido? I get it. No one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out.
I'll just add this.
Can I do things?
Hey!
Nah, I can't do things. Fine. If only we knew the key words. If only. This must be painful for you guys who, like, already know the ending and stuff. La la la. Bushido sounds the best. Oh, if only he was in charge. I'm sorry, I just saw Akechi is Bae in all caps. I feel for you, random Anon person.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Plot twist, he literally just sees it. Oh wait, no, they said they already tried diet building. Never mind. First, perverted teacher. Second, shady elderman. Third, mafia. Fourth, adorable hacker. Fifth, CEO president / worst space dad. And sixth, prosecutor / sexy gothic babe. Seventh, question marks. Hopefully we'll find out soon.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Oh, it's Akechi. Plot twist.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
Stupid sexy face. Smells like cinnamon. Gorgeous.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support,
Someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why? Why can't we do it? Not that I want to, but I would have liked that possibility.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
Nanako is the true ace detective. Not Nanako. Naoto. Why did I say Nanako?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
They're all over Kanto's room, I swear. Woman's just like, Alice. Like I said, Shira does not approve to Okamura.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Mishima's just in the fan site, tiny little, like, #1 fan flag waving.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later.
Mm.
Our main issue is Shido.
No, the issue is Akechi. Deal with the smaller issue first. Don't just cast him aside.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
What if they're going about it wrong? What if because they're thinking of stuff for Shido, but what if they're supposed to be thinking of stuff for Akechi? What if that's the whole issue they're falling into?
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
And if that's so, like, Akechi, he obviously sees himself as like a hero, a prince. The only like way I could see the diet building becoming would be a castle, but again, that already happened.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
Oh god, that's a bad idea.
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
Becky says, I just really need you to see Shido's reaction to the calling card. Yes. I can't wait for it.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Maybe we could get in through Sai.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
We need an adult.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Do we have fans? Did Mishima gather his forces? Mishima, I love you if that's so.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, Shido's just gonna come to us. Okay.
Oh right, the candidates are currently campaigning.
Can we see No Good Tora? That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Oh fuck, we gotta hide.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Fuck, quickly. Under the table, upstairs, somewhere.
Yeah, he did!
Oh no. Oh, you're just now remembering that he fucked you over. Sounds like the same voice I heard back then. You've been hearing it throughout this game.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Everyone besides us, he's totally gonna see through my shady ass hood. Ryuji's just gonna go right up to him and be like, yo, how do we get to your palace?
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? Didn't seem well a moment ago.
I don't wanna. We're gonna get caught. I don't feel like reading your shit. Blah blah. I probably should be reading it. It's probably clues to like what his thing is. That's not where to go. I'm not used to going in this direction, guys. I'm gonna get lost.
I humbly ask that Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
You're not the most subtle of people, Ryuji.
Wait!
Don't go!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back!
He's really gonna do it.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
Not with that attitude. Please, sit down, boy.
He's a busy man.
Down, boy.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
Ryuji needs a leash.
That's enough, Brad.
Oh, no.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron!
No! Why are we getting up close and personal?
Come on, stop!
Kanto! I know you're the protagonist and you need to be on the scene, but like, at least hide better.
But these guys...
Ryuji, punch him. I mean, yes, I agree with that, but this is a bad time. He's gonna get arrested, he's gonna get murdered.
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice. It's finally coming to me.
Face has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man, there's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before. Finally.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
Okay, well that didn't provide any hints.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
I mean, he's a dick. He's why I got arrested. He's the one who accused me. I mean, according to our headcanon, there's a lot of other stuff Kanto could have been arrested for. But nah, he's the one who accused me.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
He's the reason this whole game exists.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you?
Yes, for real. Yes, seriously. I'm very serious.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
I mean, he didn't really ruin my life.
Shit. I don't believe it.
I mean, because of him, I got a couple boyfriends and a girlfriend out of it.
Let's get going, okay?
Like he says again, I want the scene in the anime done justice. Yeah.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
Lanka says I stopped watching the anime. Now that I'm this far ahead, I gotta start watching.
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
It was the fate of romance. No, it was definitely him. I want to know myself. Is it just a coincidence? No. No, sorry. I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
Oh my god, Ryuji's eyes.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future?
Because he likes having control.
He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, beat him up.
Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
Oh, didn't you notice the hint, Spacey? About, crushing people, like, with what he was just saying, all the stuff about children are the future, I feel is very important.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
Oh, maybe he believes they're ants. Ants that he can crush under his feet.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Okay. I believe in us.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
I still think it's a little too soon though, but hey, we got no choice. Okay, let's see. The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
I'll
In
just
more
add
ways
this.
than one. Like, I still don't know their complete relationship, but like Akechi and Shido just seem like the same person. Like Shido is just like what Akechi could like turn into when he gets older. Also, Dancing Star Night coming out December 4th. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That was close. You'd stand out if everyone else was wearing their school uniforms. That'd be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. I should wear my school uniform when I head out tomorrow. Yes, I am a schoolboy, yes. No. This is so different and silent. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's no music at all. Oh, it's Anne. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on, hoping that Akechi will be on there. Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. He's pretty hot stuff, too. I saw what you were posting on the fan site. He is, babe. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I ever believed in. I have the hots for older men. Sorry, this is me breaking up with you. Oh, I know Shida-san, too. It sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. Same goes for Nendoroid KH1 Sora. Ah, it's so cute. I've seen pictures of it. Ah! Yeah, Shinya! Our son! It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine, son. Don't worry. Your father's safe and sound. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Yeah, I follow a cosplayer who's really obsessed with Sora. I feel like he might be kin with Sora. So, like, every time there's new news...
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
Like, dealing with that. Like, it's instantly on my Twitter feed.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Nah.
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others.
I'm getting very bug vibes out of this.
Fortune, rich people.
Sup, did I miss the exposition hour? Yes. Whether that be a good thing or a bad thing is up to you. Hi, King. How's it going?
Can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Where he steers the country. So maybe cars.
Steer?
Is it an airplane? Is it a ship? I can't think of anything. The drugs are still in my system. An airplane is very high in the sky.
Back to square one.
A ship? It actually is a ship.
It was a match?
God damn it, Blanco. Blanco, did you accidentally spoil
the diet
things?
building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I'm not mad. But like, if I have to see Shido in a fucking pirate outfit.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Ryuji would be so insulted. I swear.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall, just in case.
Blanco said I was joking. Yeah, that's why I said, like, accidentally spoil. Like, that's why I used the word accidentally. Because I knew you were joking.
Alright, do it.
Do it, Kanto. If it's a fucking pirate ship, I swear to God. Then again, what other ship would have to do with, like, condomineering things and stealing things? Did anything change? We went in, right? I mean, we kind of stopped being voiced, but still. The security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace. But this time, the diet building remains unchanged. Ah, the gate was not open earlier, though. We should head inside it. Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Hey.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out. Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
Futaba, no.
The hell?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
I'm so fucking dumb. I should have thought, like, the word sink would have been a big one. And also I'm having very, oh shit.
This is bullshit!
I'm having very, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure flashbacks. Like, what? The ship is a thing? I was close enough. Kane says, did you manage to max the politician guy before finishing side? No. So I don't know what's gonna happen in politics, because I'm assuming we're only gonna have Tora, like, elected if we maxed him. And Neon Genesis Persona, yes.
A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head.
Literally.
If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
He doesn't care. He just wants people to love him.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward.
I guess she doesn't care about anyone else.
My father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
Yeah, drown him.
Palace was not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Let's go. Business as usual. I'm getting nervous. I mean, in real life, I am getting nervous. Because I still feel like Akechi should come first. I'm never gonna stop saying that. Let's go, I guess.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Kane says, rips on Arcana. You can't do as confident anymore then. He gets locked on November. Since he was available from so early in the game. Yeah, I literally forgot about him and I feel bad. Speaking of that, shouldn't Kanto have been disguising himself on the way here? Did we just run out of fucks? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird.
You got it.
Yeah, well, we don't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Let's save.
This.
I like this music though. This is glorious. Okay, who to have on our team? I think I'm just gonna. Oh, I had a Akechi on my team. I need to bring someone on. Let's try Yusuke.
What is the matter?
Counting on you.
I understand.
I also. Oh fuck! Do I still have my shit? Or did the stuff I equipped to like Akechi stay with him? Okay, no, it didn't. That would have been really horrible. Blanco says Yusuke. Okay. I mean, I already did it. Oh, it wasn't gonna stop me. I miss my boy.
I should write something.
And I'm gonna save doubly just in case. Okay. Inside? Onward?
Indeed.
Masayoshi Shido's palace. I wonder what awaits us within. Let's go find out. It's time we begin our infiltration. Did you farm the Reaper? No, I haven't. I don't think I've run into the Reaper. Here we go. Understand why you may already see us as a threat. But why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be Phantom Thieves back like Haru and that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough. Silence, you fool. Whoever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others as normally.
You're right.
Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even appear as people. Me too. Or plan to do I-10 in the future? I don't know about that. It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here on forward. Be on your guard, everyone. Okay. I guess we just go forward. Wait, hold on.
I have something.
There's something up there. And there's something up there. We're gonna get those first. Oh dear. Huh? Joker, an enemy! Oh, it's attacking us with all these people around? Oh dear. Oh! The White Lion! I assume you know about the whole flu season thing that allows you to kill the Reaper super easy for the XP. Yeah, but I never really gotten a chance to do it. Okay, that's... like... I don't think I went into the metaverse during that, and if so, like, I still did run into the Reaper. Oh, you're doing fire!
Let's go.
Oh, you want to do fire. That's cute.
You did it, Fox.
Okay, need to go. A friend needs me, peace people. Ah, bye, Becky! I'm gonna do one of these.
Let's go.
Good thing I got ice too.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Thanks for Tama.
Beat him up.
I hope to see you before the stream ends, Becky. You're probably not here to hear me, but still. Your guard's a weak Cheeto. Holy shit, it's Cerberus! Ooh, shit. Ah, the show of sorts, Mr. Cheeto never fails to keep his guests entertained. Indeed, those privileged enough to be on a ship are all on the winning team. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed? It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Cheeto's ship. They're not even sensing the danger? Come on, let's make them see what the ship really is. Okay, first I want the treasure. Oh,
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
In a second, hold on.
I'll reveal your true form.
Lucy's it is in effect December 8th and 9th. If you want to try and go to Mementos on those days, you should take note. Oh, hi, sexy dancers. I'm just gonna do one of these on you. That actually took a lot of shit cast out of them.
Prepare yourself. Tenacious.
Okay, so let's try lightning.
Rabbit trap.
And they're not weak to lightning. That's good to know. Thanks,
Good
Haru.
work, everyone.
Also, Haru literally said that. Don't steal her thunder.
Okay. I could have handled that myself.
I mean, probably. Ooh. Okay, now on to the next one. Is this plot? No, it's not plot. It's just guest peoples. Oh, hi.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
Maybe this is not Cerberus.
Show me your
if they're
true
not
form.
screaming, taking casualties while burning. Oh, hi again.
Advantage. Don't rush it.
Let's go. Go on, strike!
You did it,
I have a feeling I'm gonna see you alive, aren't I?
Beat him
It's a
up.
good thing I brought you today. Ooh, technical. Can I beat him right here, right now? Nope. I'm just gonna. Ooh, no. Why? Ouch.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
No.
So what?
I didn't ask for the.
Good work,
Let's catch your breath.
Just like
Man, I would have had him.
Okay,
Now let's see what's in here.
let's go.
We're up to gear. That sounds important. Let's equip it. Can we equip it to ourselves? Oh, that goes down. I don't want it. I don't want it if it goes down. Or more shirt. Does anyone else need it? I'm not using you. No. Why don't I have important stuff with everyone? Hold on. You're good. You're good. I could have sworn I equipped everyone with like the most powerful shit. And you're good. Everyone's good. Hold on. Did I double check Kanto? Yeah, I still don't want that. Unpopular opinion, the elusive man did nothing wrong. How could you say that? I mean, I don't know all the details. I still haven't, like, actually played Mass Effect. But from what I've heard, He's like the big bad, isn't he? Okay, doors? No, the doors are up. No, up, I said. I'm gonna snap that. Let's see. Let's go in this direction. There we
Show
go.
me your true form.
I was worried he would see me, but I guess not. Oh, hi. Yes. That'd be so cool if, like, I ran into someone that was, like, weak to, guns with that.
You did it, boss. Stand still.
Let us strike.
All out attack.
No. Why?
What was that? The war's on fire. She can't take much more of this.
Campy says the elusive man is a human supremacist, so we know very well what Bioware was trying to convey with that character.
I'll use my persona. Persona!
That's...
Okay.
That's not okay.
I appreciate it.
I'm very grateful.
Too slow.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second.
There we go, finally.
You did great, Noir. Okay, let's move on.
I do not like that barrier, not one bit.
Okay.
We're done here. Let's go.
Was that the only one that was up here? No, it's not. There's still one more. Wherever he may be. Okay, okay, he's coming down. He's coming down the stairs. Come on.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ooh.
Now's our chance. Beat him up,
Plant
Persona.
dudes. Hi, plant dudes.
Prepare yourself.
I want you.
This is my other self.
Are you also going to be weak to ice? I hope so.
Surprisingly tough.
Corey says, I like the theme for this palace. Hey, Corey.
Persona. This is a part of me.
How's things are going? Campy says, also don't bother with Mass Effect. The journey's great, but the endings are ruined by EA's treatment a la Dragon Age 2. Though it is a bit repetitive. It's lovely to hear. Oh no. But yeah, like I tried. I really wanted to like Mass Effect.
I appreciate it.
But I'm just not a shooter person. I just can't really get into that, you know? Like I feel like I would. Because I love Dragon Age. Ken says the only boring song from the game is Mementos. I want the plant dude. Lend me your power. It's reassuring that you get what I'm saying. Yes, we both thought the same thing. Narcissist. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love the myth of Narcissus. It was like one of my favorites growing up because I'd like obsessively read like Greek mythology. Yes. It's okay. I can get rid of someone I don't use. Hold on. Who don't I use? There's one person. Yeah, him. I don't use him. Get rid of him. Go away.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
I've been meaning to fuse someone with him anyway, so I'm glad I got Narcissus.
Okay.
Upstairs we go. Whee. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good.
Somewhere.
Let's go this way.
Working toward personal gain without
I can feel it.
Ah, you went back the other way. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kane. I didn't see your message. That's cool because I like that we got rid of the other guy.
Somewhere. See it.
Ah! Ah!
I'll reveal your true form.
You didn't see nothing. That was almost bad. Oh, it's just you. Go away.
Persona! Whoever, strike!
You did it, boss. Freeze.
Slice it to pieces!
All out attack.
Let's go.
Wait, no. What? Yeah. Yeah, I should just do this.
Go down! Damn it!
Oh, you missed. That's not fair. I didn't want to miss.
Joker's burning.
Whatever.
This is my other self! Goemon!
It's probably a waste, but like, I really don't want to deal with him. Oh, and I can try it again. Fuck it.
Goemon, strike!
I don't want to deal with this stupid, like, buff wall thing.
Let's move on.
Okay, I see a door. Door, where'd you go?
Over. Okay, let's get
Door,
going.
you're more like towards this way. There's the door.
This is...
I can sense the treasure's presence. It's that way. Let's go, guys. Hold on. Safe room? Safe room?
Hey!
No. Okay, there's not gonna be safe rooms.
See it.
Because high counter, not barrier. Still, I don't like it. It's making things hard for me.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
I mean, in big letters. I know you can't read English, but it clearly says.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
Do we have to search through the shadows?
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Past? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha! So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
Are we saying that we need to kidnap an Akechi? We have to pretend. We can't do that. I don't know. Nah, we'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this qualification thing about?
I mean, it's just pretend. It means nothing. I've lied a lot of
Why
times.
don't we ask the guests on this ship?
I'm talking as Kanto. Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive.
But where is Akechi? There has to be at least a cognitive Akechi, unless he's just behind those doors.
It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else, just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Okay, so there is one person with like a purple suit I noticed that I want to talk to. That's like the one shadow person that stood out.
Well then.
Looks like everyone's taking off to go gather intel. There's no doubt I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go talk to the others. Okay. Shadowy person? Or do I just talk to you? Hi. One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. Yes, that must be why you can enter the sacred place. I heard he's not easily seen either. But why would someone of his stature always be by the poolside? Well, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming. Ha ha ha.
Hey!
Beyond the store is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is the sacred place. Looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us. What's in here?
I have something.
Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in an ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery. A high-class aura emanates from you as well. So you noticed. Ah ha ha. Most certainly. Ah ha ha. Hey, would these guys totally ignore me when I try and talk to them? Do I look that much like I don't got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something? Okay. Onward? Onward. Oh, hi, Futaba. You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from a complete stranger's character. You know how this does to me. I got no spoons. But I'll do it. I'm gonna avenge my mom. You're the best. Aha. I knew there was a safe room somewhere in here. Come on, let's go.
You got it.
Oh, okay, once we gathered the info.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
Model gun. That sounds weak. Okay, so let's actually go back the way we came and go the other way. Just so I don't, like, accidentally forget a place. Yeah, this way. There's my boy. So, that is the president of a TV station? Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances. It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious. Why don't you go play slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. Either way, I've gained. I don't know why I said that weird. Some information on the VIPs. We shall discuss later. Is there more treasure? Not there. But up here maybe. Oh, hi. There's a shadow. Causing a commotion might ruin the ability to gather intel. Let's leave it alone for now. It can't see us. We're good. Oh, there's Makoto. Right here. My, even Mr. Ooh is a VIP. I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. Ha ha ha, I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's any way I can get to know him better myself. Ha ha ha, if you wish. Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. But it seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden. And you.
I am not entirely sure how to speak to people here. I either remained silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during Father's business relations.
Joker.
There's something I've noticed too. Oh, I tried using Ryuji's voice.
Actually, I saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't we go check it out?
Where was the map? I don't remember a map. Was it down here? It can't be down here.
Hey!
Where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? Is it here? No, the map's not here. Is the map this way? Am I blind? No, the map can't be up there. Oh, wait. Does it tell me where the fucking map is? There's the map. Hi, map.
You got it.
Just as I thought.
Nice.
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us.
Well then.
We've gathered a good amount of info. We might want to regroup and go over it all now. How did it go for all of you? Not great, but not bad either.
Well,
I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for now. Well, I took a look at the map and obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room. Right here.
whoa.
Ooh, it's close. Perfect, let's go over our intel there.
Joker.
We gotta head over to the safe room so we can, like, discuss and stuff, you know? And everyone mysteriously disappeared. They're all gonna be shadows when we come out, aren't they?
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
BRB in 30 minutes, says Blanco.
Come on, no need to freak out.
Oh no, I might have to leave soon though.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. Alright, let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh, gotcha.
Suddenly we all forgot to talk. So we gotta get a letter of introduction from the 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
it seems
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of He is supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window. I'll go next. I heard about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. Sounds like he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. Oh yes, so suave, so smart. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already. My notes.
Hey, listen!
Next is my turn. For real? Even you got info? Of course, I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway. He's probably fucking some people.
Listen up.
Well then, I'll close this out. How the hell do you get info with your looks? It seems like some guy they called the Cleaner is another VIP. That either means he's very good at keeping things nice and tidy, or he murders people. I've heard he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that. Wait a minute, after all the VIPs are listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? Again, it's probably not the kind of cleaner they're thinking of.
You got it.
Supposedly. I am sorry, I could not get any information. I still love you. Me neither, so don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle.
You are right. I will do my best. But there's a bigger problem, you know? My memory's, not so great. Anyways, who's who? God damn it, Ryuji.
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can't keep people straight in my head either, but you don't see me complaining.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory's pristine. I'm bad at remembering. I forgot all of them.
Oh dear lord.
I love that point blank. Like, oh, we're screwed.
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain keycards that'll serve as letters of introduction. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right? Whoa, now that's impressive! You go, genius!
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly.
Hey!
We know how to get to the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You want to go back already?
There are people here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent.
It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time here.
Well, I guess we do have some time to spare then. Let's head back for today.
So we did.
I should write something.
Back home!
Alright, Joker, let's retreat.
Okay, so next time I save, I don't know if they're gonna do any exposition, but I think I'm gonna end it here. It's a little short, I know.
Yo.
Yo. So this is it, huh? It's for Futaba too. Thanks. Do what you need to do. I'll try and help anywhere I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? Don't be getting yourself killed. Okay, after this, once I get a chance to save, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Just cause I wanna eat food. I got other stuff I gotta record after this. That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean?
I have to agree. I am sure he's quite used to the traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There's all sorts of rumors online.
Ooh, I get it. He's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. Not cool. I think he believes that which belongs to others in return belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. Right. We gotta pay him back for what he did to Kanto, too. Okay, so the stream is gonna end here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for dealing with the whole expedition going on. And I think after this, I don't really have to buy anything. So I think we're just gonna head on to Shido's thing. And maybe even defeat him in one go. Maybe so. Either way, I love and appreciate all of you. I have links below if you want to join the Discord, hang out with us after streams end. Or like Twitters and whatnot. I also have a coffee. I don't usually like whoring myself out, but like if you like what I do or want me to get better, anything helps. And I heavily appreciate it. And I'll see you guys sometime in the future. Bye. Oh, for the next stream, I'll have to get back to y'all with that because I'm drawing a blank on my work schedule. But I am switching to later days, so I might have more days where like I could stream early, like before work. So maybe it might be sooner than we thought. Either way, thank you guys so much. I love you all. See y'all in the future. Bye.